Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last episode,
We ruined this car by taking out the engine out of it.
and guess what we are going to do in this episode? No, we are going to ruin another car by taking out the engine out of it.
And this is going to be this car. What? The same car?
Yes, this is the same car. Stop it. You and you, calm down. Let me open the hood first. Check this out, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the legendary 2.8 liters VR6. One of my viewers wrote in the comment section that he votes for VR6. Eduardo, good choice, bro. You voted, you have it. Your wish is my command, man.
So there it is. Now you know what we are going to put in this car. I know that it looks like crap. Now it looks way better because when I got it, it was leaking oil from everywhere. I painted this. I did a little bit of polishing here, but as you can see, it's not polished anymore. We will try to make it look better. Of course, there are some parts here missing. We should have a cover here, another cover here. This I will have to replace because it looks like crap. As far as I know, this engine is healthy. It sounds great.
You know what? Maybe let's hear it for the last time, because who knows, maybe I will break it and won't hear it again. Despite the worst possible exhaust that I have in this car, it sounds great, in my opinion, of course.
When I got it, I did a little mod to it. I changed the exhaust manifold to a more sporty one. So that's one thing that we won't have to do. It's funny to me that those engines were mounted to this kind of cars. Since this is almost the same thing that we have to do, I will start from the exact same steps because I will put it on the jack stands and I will take off the whole front as I did over there. But this time I will do something else too, because I totally forgot to take out the axles from that car. This axle right there got stuck and I couldn't move the engine to take it out. So before doing anything to this car, before the jack stands, I will loosen the bolts in both front wheels because I don't want to have any problems with that later. There we go. The next step is once again to take off the front end. And my battery died. But we did exactly the same thing as over there in the last week's episode. So you've already seen it.
And if you're new to the channel, please go and watch that episode because it's super cool, I think. I hope.
Okay, we also have no front wheels because we will have to dive over there, but later. Now, once again, I gained access to the radiator. So the next step will be getting rid of the coolant, which is still in the system. And from that point, we will move further. I forgot that this is not the same engine, and I was looking for the hose to undo to get the fluid out of the system, and in that car it was right over there, and in this car it's right over here. So there is a water hose down there, and there is also a silver clamp that I have to undo, get out the hose, and that would be it for this task. Once again, we will use this handy tool. Now I can show you how it works. This is the clamp on that PASSAT. You just simply put it in here, squeeze it, and it works like that. Before that tool, I was squeezing those with pliers, and it works, but it's super hard to do it. So it's a couple of bucks. If your car has this, buy this tool.
Okay. Oh, you got it!
Okay, I got it, but it's leaking everywhere. Unfortunately, I was unable to grab that clamp, but luckily for me, there was another way to undo this hose. Okay, so as you can see, the radiator wants to go, but we still have to undo a few hoses. These are the AC hoses. The AC system is once again empty, so I will only have to undo this one bolt right here, and the radiator will be... No, it won't be. There is another hose right here that I will have to undo. And after that, we will get rid of this. Woohoo! Got it. The radiator is gone, so we can get a lot closer to the engine. And guys, I am a bit smarter now, so I already know that I will have to undo the exhaust manifold, which is over there. It's not that hard because I can clearly see almost all of the nuts that I have to undo. But first, I think that I will undo the intake manifold, which is this. This whole piece here is an intake manifold. I think that without this, it will be a lot easier to get this engine out of the engine bay. I've done that before, so it's not that hard to do. I will do it now. Okay, I think that I undid everything, and check this out. This engine is normally big, but the intake manifold makes it huge. Watch this. Ta-da! See, there is a lot less engine now. This is very easy to undo, in my opinion. Earlier I said that as far as I know this engine is healthy, but I'm not sure of that. I assume that it's healthy. Guys, we can check that. I have a tool here that none of a car guy likes. Boom! A compression tester. I've never done that, but I've watched a ton of videos on YouTube, and I think that this is easy. We simply have to undo one spark plug from the head, put this thing in it, and crank the engine. And this here will tell us the truth. Okay, so this is how the spark plug looks. And now I have to find this thread in there, put this thing together, put it in it, and we'll see. Holy cow! This is not good at all, guys. We should have normally around 150, 180 psi, and we have around 100. Okay, let's see the second cylinder now. Holy crap, this one is a bit better, but it's still under 120. Okay, the third one. This is freaking impossible. Holy shit. If this is true, this engine is trash. But I have an idea what was wrong. Check this out, guys. Look how deep is that hole for the spark plug. So I'm not able to put this in there, grab it, and twist it. The only way I could do it is by doing this. But check this out. This spins. So I think that the cylinder was not sealed properly. Okay, so look what I found. I won't have to use the thread anymore. I just have to push it against the hole. Holy crap, I was right. Okay, so now the numbers are way better, but I still think that this is not accurate. I will have to buy or get some other tester where I will use the thread and I will torque it properly. Okay, let's see the numbers. Okay, so here are the numbers. First cylinder is the worst, unfortunately, 135 psi. Second 160, third 150, fourth 145, fifth 145, and the last one 150, which is not bad in my opinion, but it could be better. This engine originally had 174 HP, which is not much,
I think, but I would really love to make that number higher. I don't know, 250, 300. Probably try to do that somehow. I don't know how yet, but we will figure it out in the future. And I'd rather not open the engine yet, because I think that's a bit complicated and I've never done that before. But if we will have to do that, we will do that. Okay, the test is done. Let's undo the rest and take it out.
I will undo the exhaust manifold, which should be quite easy to do. There we go.
Hello.
Look how much room we have here right now, and we gained access to the CV joint, so we will try to attack it from here. Now I have to take out a few things out of here, which are the brake caliper. I have 2 bolts right here. Then we have 1 nut right here. This keeps the tie rod in place. There is another big nut right over there. This keeps the control arm in place. Here we have these 2 that I will have to take out, and the last nut is right here, and this is the one that keeps the axle in place.
That was easy.
Holy crap, check this out. This is the bearing. Jesus Christ. Yep, it's time. Okay, so boys and girls, I have to do exactly the same thing here. There we go. And of course, the other bearing is also loose. So that's good. So guys, we have only a few things to undo. I have to undo the cables from the starter, clutch release, 2 bolts right there, gear stick, cables, 3 bolts right over there. These 2 fellas, because I have a hose in the way and I need to see the harness because I have to get it out. Later, fuel lines, that's super easy. 3 bolts from the engine mounts, the same as over there, 1 in the front, 2 in the back. And the last thing is to get rid of the fluid from the power steering. Oh man, this is the last bolt that I had to undo, and it's freaking stuck, of course. So I had to undo the whole power steering pump. So now I only have to undo 2 fuel lines and that's it. Okay, once again, I'm not sure about that. It's even harder than last week with this engine, but we'll see. Holy crap! This one is a lot bigger. A lot bigger. And it's cut already. Jesus. Pull up. Pull up. Okay, it wants to go just like that. Great. So I can move. Okay. I forgot to disconnect from connector, but it's okay. Yes. Woo! Come baby. Check that out! Yes! And it's out. Holy crap. Second car ruined. It wasn't easy to pull it out, but it was way easier than the first one last week because I got the axles out of the car. So this is how it looks. Freaking big engine. This is how the engine bay looks inside. A lot of surface rust, but I think that it is in a better condition than this engine bay, unfortunately. But that's okay. I don't care about this car. I won't do anything to it. I care about this baby. Okay guys, the mission is over. The engine is out. So this is the end of this episode. But before that, I wanted to say that I really appreciate that you guys were patient and you were waiting for me. Thank you for all of the comments that you wrote under the last week's episode. I missed you too, but I'm here and I'm happy about that. Okay, thank you for today. Like, comment and subscribe. See you next week. Bye.